Hey there, it's Julie Davison. Today I'm going to show you how to make this Flurry of Wishes card using the Color Me Irresistible designer paper. And the Color Me Irresistible designer paper is going to be the free gift that you get in November when you order $40 or more from my online store. So the paper actually comes in 12 by 12, but I've cut down 6 by 6 samples for your free gift. And there are 6 different patterns in white, and then the same patterns are also in the collection in the 2015 to 2017 in colors plus black as well. So lots of sheets to make all kinds of projects, but for the project in this kit you're going to need the white polka dot sheet. And the other thing I'm including as your free gift is a Stampin' spritzer. These normally come in packages of 2, but I'm only including 1, so you get all the designer paper and then the Stampin' spritzer, which you'll need for this technique as well. So here are the other pieces for this card. We've got a die cut label from the Tags and Labels set, and then the Winter Wonderland little snowflake embellishment is so sparkly and fun. So let's get started with coloring the designer paper. I'm going to bring in a scrap paper, and you can either cut it first, or you can do the whole thing, color the whole thing, and then cut it afterwards. So I'm just going to leave it and I'll cut it afterwards. But there are lots of different ways that you can color it. It has sort of a clear embossed coating on top, and you can sponge it, you can color it, you can put an ink pad directly to it. Today we're going to use the Stampin' spritzer, and so I put rubbing alcohol in my Stampin' spritzer. I filled it up about half full. I've used some of it, so it's not all in there anymore. And then I used the Island Indigo re-inker, and I added 10 drops to the spritzer to get the desired color that I want. So when you use the spritzer, you want to make sure that the nozzle is pointed down towards your project so that you don't spritz yourself. And you can spritz as much or as little as you want, depending on how dark you want it to be. So I'm going to spritz. It's kind of a dark color, so I'm going to spritz that much. And then you want to take a tissue, a cotton ball. I've got just a piece of paper towel, and rub over the design, because the clear resist, or the clear embossed image, is going to resist the ink. So I'm essentially rubbing the ink off of that part of the design. So fun. And you can see over here, if you don't spritz it as much, you know, it still looks kind of cool, and you can get sort of a variation in the color. So you want to let that dry before you stamp on it, and so I've done a piece ahead of time and I've allowed it to dry completely. And you can see when you spritz, you sort of get some uneven color, but I kind of like that. I think it looks cool. So I'm going to then take the stamp and stamp right over that paper. So this is the large snowflake from the Flurry of Wishes stamp set from the holiday catalog, and I'm going to stamp some snowflakes in the background. So I'm going to stamp 3 snowflakes, kind of a triangle pattern. And again, the embossed dots are going to resist the ink. So when you stamp over it, you want to go back with that tissue or paper towel and burnish or rub the ink off those embossed dots. So it looks pretty cool as the background. Now the rest of the card is pretty simple. We're going to keep that ink pad open. We're going to stamp our greeting on the tag. So this is, again, the Island Indigo ink. And then I've got a piece of the baker's twine and the embellishment. So here's my tip with the embellishment. Instead of trying to tie the embellishment on the twine, just go ahead and tie a bow and then add them both on by themselves with glue dots. Or you could use, I like the multi-purpose liquid glue, is good for that as well. So you can go ahead and add that. Let me get my glue dots out here. And when I use glue dots on the twine, I'll just kind of, oops, I missed it. Kind of just fold it over so it's not sticking out too much. Okay, and then I'm adding the snowflake embellishment with a glue dot as well, just underneath it. So it looks like it's attached, but it's not. I mean, to the twine. Okay, then we're gonna cut a little banner tip on the edge of the silver glimmer cardstock, and then we're just putting the whole card together. So we're gonna fold the card in half and then layer everything with glue and Stampin' Dimensionals. So here again is the finished card. I hope you enjoy the card and your free gift this month. Thanks so much for watching. Happy stamping.